Please welcome my friend, Nacho Figueras. Yeah, you do it like that. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, hi, Nacho. And
Hola.
that's the first time I've ever said your last name, Figueras. Is that right?
It's about time.
Yeah.
Remember when we met, you didn't know what my last name was?
I didn't know who you were.
No clue.
No.
You had no idea.
No idea. Tell everybody how we met. It's a very funny story.
So we met, we were in a restaurant. Hi, everybody, by the way. The greatest audience in the world, right?
Yes, they are. They're always...
Amazing. We were in a restaurant in north of LA, and you were having dinner with Portia. I was having dinner with my wife, Delphi. And thank God Portia kind of like recognized us, and I recognized Portia, not you. And I really wanted to meet Portia. And so Portia looked at me, and I looked at her, and that's how it all started.
That's not true. None of that is true. Go ahead.
No, then what happens is, you say, by the way, this is Ellen. Ellen who? I didn't know your last name either. And here we are. So I'm going to say your last name for the first time. Can you spell it? The generous.
Yes, that's right. You did it. You did it.
See?
That's not a true story.
Yeah.
He and his wife passed our table so many different times. I was like, these people are trying to get our attention. And finally, he starts talking, and he said, my name is Nacho. I'm playing polo. Would you like to come watch? And we said, what's your last name? And anyway, we got to talking after that. And then we were like, we asked a friend when we got home who Nacho was, and they're like, Nacho? I mean, he's like the David Beckham of polo. He's like the biggest. He's hugely famous. So we didn't know you were so famous because you were trying so hard to get our attention.
So that's when she started talking to me, after she knew that I was somehow famous.
No. When we got home, because we kept texting each other.
It's hard to be so famous like you, right?
Yes, really. So this is the first time on the show. I wanted everybody, because you're famous, but I didn't know who you were, and we just had become really good friends. And I said, you've got to come on the show because don't hurt the furniture.
Is this your furniture?
Yes.
I love it. The best furniture, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. But I think he's very funny, and he's really sweet, and he's polite to everybody, and he's a great guy. So I wanted you to be on the show. And I want to show, this is folded under. Nobody helped you. It's the first time on the show, so we have to show a shirtless photo because that's the rule. So there's that. So because polo is a huge sport in Argentina, where you're from, and you grew up in your family. Your father played, but I think most people don't know the sport of polo. It's not as big here, but it's a really hard. It's not just like riding. It's really hard, right?
Very hard. We play polo every day, ride every day. It's a dangerous sport. You can get really hurt doing it. You can actually die playing polo, but we love it. It's what we do. We love to play polo.
And your whole family rides. Beautiful family. And the kids are like, there's like kids standing on horses. Do we have the picture of all the kids standing on? Look at that. How many people would let your kids do that? Like, I mean, you're very irresponsible as a parent, but you're a great guy, and so is Delphi. But that's just amazing. So you live in Argentina, and you spend time here in the summer, which is how we got to know each other. And you're here in town for Veuve Clicquot, is that how you...
You said it perfectly.
Did I?
The Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic, it happens this coming Saturday. It's the 8th edition. It's something that I wanted to do to bring more polo to more people. It happens at Will Rogers Park, which is this great place where Will Rogers used to play polo with Walt Disney and Spencer Tracy and Clark Gable. All these guys, they played polo after doing movies. So,
I didn't know that.
Yep, now you do.
Okay.
Why not?
You didn't have to say that. I just said now I do, and there's no reason to say anyway. Go ahead.
I know. You didn't know that. You didn't know heirloom tomatoes. I still don't know what those are, by the way.
No, I don't either. I don't think I explained it right. But they're old seeds.
Okay.
That's what I explained.
Yeah, that's what well, that's when we met, and the most important thing, you talked about me, now let me talk about her. She really is the sweetest woman I've ever met. I think that we connected right away. I really love you. You know how much I love her? Very much. I'll show you how much I love her. Look, I'll show you.